red flags have been raised after this news that Rose Hanbury's son, Oliver, will be one of King Charles' Coronation page boys. My family, for those who have heard about Rose Hanbury, Rose Hanbury is this alleged woman whereby we have been told this woman had an alleged affair with Prince William. And my family, allow me to read you what has happened, what is happening. And first of all, on this story, here's what Kaiser has said about this. And I quote, "Now, one of the big coronation announcements released on Tuesday was a confirmation on which children would have roles for Charles' coronation. And apparently, King Charles and Queen Camilla each get different sets of page boys and page girls. And they have leeway to choose or pick kids from their families or close friends' families. And my family, we have known for weeks right now that Camilla wanted her pages to be her own grandchildren, much to William's anger. And William was also pissed off that Camilla wanted her grandkids there, and there was no mention of his son, George. And my family, apparently to please William, now Charles has not only put George also to be, my family, a page boy, but also Charles has put the son of Rose Hanbury, the woman that my family is alleged to have had an affair with Prince William, her son, to also be a page boy. And my family, red flags have been raised. And my family, so as we know, Camilla wanted her page boys or girls to be her grandchildren, much to William's anger, as it elevates the extended Parker Bowles relatives at the expense of the Windsors. But my family, the real gossip is within the names selected as Charles' pages. Prince George will be a page after William threw a tantrum. But so will the oldest son of Rose Hanbury and David Rock Savage. That's what they are saying. The Marquess and Marchioness of Cholmondeley. And my family, it appears that Charles and Camilla are really keeping this Rose Hanbury and David Rock Savage very, very close to them. Because Charles just appointed David as his lord in waiting. My family, this is very, very interesting. David is Rose's husband. And my family, we all know in the House of Windsors that even when a woman is married, that does not stop the House of Windsors, the men who are Windsors, from engaging in alleged affairs. We saw that happening to Charles. And my family, we have heard of those reports, those rumors about William's alleged affair with Rose Hanbury. My family. And my family, keeping a mistress close to you, or close to your spouse, or close to the family is, my family, nothing surprising that the royal family is doing or engaging in. They normally do it. We saw that, how Camilla was put in photos next to Diana. No one would ever imagine that Camilla was having an affair with Charles, my family. And that is how the royal family, tricked the public and also the media. But the world found out. The entire world found out. And my family, it appears this same playbook is being used or employed right now. Because the royal family are keeping close the family who we have Rose Hanbury, the Cholmondeleys, whereby we have Rose Hanbury, who is alleged to have had an affair with Prince William. And my family, now here is what is being said about the coronation, my family, and the page boys and page girls. Please kindly hear this, please, and I quote. Prince George is the most notable and youngest page of honor chosen by the king and queen consort. But all of the boys who will carry the couple's robes into Westminster Abbey demonstrate that Charles and Camilla's determination to put loyal family and friends at the heart of this historic occasion. That is what they're calling it, loyal family and friends. And my family, I continue. While the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Kate, were touched, the king wanted his grandson to play such a significant role. They wanted to ensure that 9-year-old George felt up to the public scrutiny. And after discussions with their eldest son and future monarch, they felt happy he would rise to the occasion. My family, we heard back in the past about William's anger that Camilla was talking about having her grandchildren there, but no mention of George or William's kids. So my family, William threw a fit, and no wonder his son is now a page boy for Charles' coronation. And my family, kindly also please hear this, my family. Now my family, as spokesman at Kensington Palace, said last night, and I quote, that we are all very excited about Prince George's role in the coronation. It will be an incredibly special moment. A page of honor is a historic ceremonial position. Now only employed on state occasions. The king's pages also include Nicholas Berkeley, 13, the grandson of Sarah Troughton, who is one of the Queen's companions and oldest friends. He will be joined by Lord Oliver Cholmondeley, 13 years old, Rose Hanbury's son, my family. And Oliver, his father, that is David, the Marquess of Cholmondeley, was appointed recently to be the king's lord-in-waiting, a significant royal role. My family, allow me to just give this opinion. When they talk about loyalty, my family, does it mean that David was silent? Silent about William and Rose Hanbury's alleged affair? Is that what they mean by rewarding loyal family and friends? Is that what it means? Because to me, that is what it appears to be like, my family, in my opinion. And now this guy, David, is being somehow rewarded for being quiet, for keeping his mouth shut about William and Rose Hanbury's alleged affair. Now my family, The fourth page is Ralph Tolemach, 12 years old, the son of British banker and aristocrat, the Honorable Edward Tolemach, a godson of the king and a page of honor to Queen Elizabeth. My family, also kindly allow me to just say this, my family, because there are other children in the royal family, like the son of Edward and Sophie, who have not been made page boys for the king, while others are being picked. Why is that? You would think that you'd want to pick your own family, your close family members, to be page boys, or page girls, but Charles is picking outside of his family, with the exception of George, and also allegedly the son of Rose Hanbury, this son called Oliver, my family. And we have the Queen Consort's pages of honor will come from Her Majesty's family. They include her grandsons, Gus and Louis Lopez, 13, and Freddie Parker Bowles, 12 years old, her great-nephew, Arthur Elliot, whose father is former Tory party chairman Ben Elliot, will be her fourth page. My family. Camilla has chosen all her family members. For Charles, he has chosen other children, my family. And also, it is worth noting that based on the invites that have been sent out for the coronation, or the cards, the royal family wants Camilla Parker Bowles to be referred to as Queen Camilla. Not Queen Consort. They want her to be referred to as Queen Camilla. And this is just, so wrong. The royal family are just a bunch of liars, my family. Because back then, even before Charles and Camilla got married, the world was told that Camilla shall never ever be referred to as queen or queen consort, my family. They said that Camilla will be referred to as princess consort. That is what they said, my family. But clearly, the royal family were very much lying about it. They were lying about it, and they always lie time and time again. And my family, back in the past, they said that Camilla will be called the princess consort. Well, now look what is happening. Now Camilla is going to be referred to as Queen Camilla. My family, this is just so wrong. And the royal family lied then, and clearly they are lying also right now. And my family, also, allow me to just say something. Allow me to remind you to what Prince Harry said about Camilla. Because the only one in this story who has the audacity, the dignity to just speak the truth. My family, that man is none other than Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex himself, on what he said about Camilla Parker Bowles. And Harry was not lying, my family. Please see what Harry said at 60 Minutes to Anderson Cooper, my family. Here it is highly, highly important you watch this, please.
She was the villain. She was the third person in the marriage. She needed to rehabilitate her image.
You and your brother both directly asked your dad not to marry Camilla.
Yes.
Why?
We didn't think it was necessary. We thought that it was going to cause more harm than good. And that if he was now with his person, that surely that's enough. Why go that far when you don't necessarily need to? We wanted him to be happy, and we saw how happy he was with her. So at the time, it was, okay.
You wrote that she started a campaign in the British press to pave the way for a marriage, and you wrote, I even wanted Camilla to be happy. Maybe she'd be less dangerous if she was happy.
Mm-hmm.
How was she dangerous?
Because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image.
That made her dangerous.
That made her dangerous because of the connections that she was forging within the British press. And there was open willingness on both sides to trade of information. And with a family built on hierarchy, and with her on the way to being Queen Consort, there was going to be people or bodies left in the street because of that.
Harry says over the years he was one of those bodies. He accuses Camilla and even his father at times of using him or William to get better tabloid coverage for themselves. Prince Harry writes, Camilla, quote, sacrificed me on her personal PR altar.
If you are led to believe as a member of the family that being on the front page, having positive headlines, positive stories written about you is going to improve your reputation or increase the chances of you being accepted as monarch by the British public, then that's what you're going to do.
And my family, that is what Camilla Parker Bowles did. And guess what? My family, the only thing that Camilla ever cares about truly is what the tabloids say about her. My family. Right now, we are seeing the public booing Charles and Camilla everywhere. But to them, my family, as much as that is a huge hit on their ego, the biggest thing that they care so much about is how they're covered by the UK tabloid media. That's what they care so much about, my family. And you've heard what Harry has said about Camilla Parker Bowles in Harry's own words, because the only one telling the truth in this entire story, my family, is Camilla. And guess what? Camilla is going to get exactly what she's always wanted, exactly as Harry has said. And guess what? In Harry's own words, he was one such body left behind because of Camilla's need, desperation to rehabilitate her image. But not just Harry, no. I'll go so far as saying that also Meghan was targeted by Camilla Parker Bowles, my family. I recall when Meghan was pregnant with Archie, how the media were targeting Meghan for daring to just cradle her baby bump. Just touching your baby bump was a huge problem for Meghan in the UK. And back then, I recall an article whereby they wrote, Camilla mocks Meghan for touching her baby bump. Apparently, that was a crime. And Camilla was right there to also join in on the mocking of Meghan Markle. A woman pregnant with her first child. A child of the man she loved. And she was being mocked because she was touching her baby bump. That's what Camilla did, my family. She did not just target Prince Harry, but also Meghan. And guess what? Right now, she's on her way to get exactly what she's always wanted, to be called the Queen. When back then in the past, when Charles and Camilla got married, the entire world was told, hey look, Camilla will not be called Queen. She will be called the Princess Consort. Well, clearly, that was all a bunch of disgusting lies from the royal family. You know, my family, Prince Harry and Meghan have been accused of lying time and time again. But yet, their words are being proven true each and every single day. The words of Harry and Meghan are being proven to be true. And my family, I know exactly who I do trust in this entire story. I trust Prince Harry and Meghan. And Camilla truly is a scheming, dangerous woman. Make no mistake whatsoever about that, my family. You have her succeed in ensuring that Diana's child, Harry, has been sidelined. And her kids, Camilla's kids and grandchildren, are front and center at Charles' coronation, my family. From Harry's mom to Prince Harry, to Harry's wife, to Harry's kids, my family, everything Camilla has done has always been for herself, has always been just for herself, for her personal PR needs. And my family, and also the media has been portraying that, hey, look, Archie and Lilibet have been snubbed. And here is what Kaiser has had to say about this, my family, and I quote, first of all, don't even start with Charles snubbed Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Archie and Lilibet are too young to be pages, which is why even Charlotte and Louis were not asked as well. They are much too young. It is not a snub for any of the kids. Now, are these names also a victory lap by Camilla? For sure, it is. Diana's child has been sidelined. However, you have Camilla's kids, grandkids, being a part of this coronation. So yes, this is a victory lap for Camilla Parker Bowles, my family. And even Kaiser says the same thing. Her grandkids and relations are the right age to act as pages. So what Camilla wants, truly, Camilla gets. And Camilla has gotten what she's always wanted all over her entire life. To be called the Queen. And my family, as I continue, Kaiser also says, and I quote, as for Charles making a point of including the Cholmondeleys, well, my theory is that Charles and Camilla know exactly what Prince William has been getting up to in Norfolk, what William has been doing. This social and professional network between Tom Parker Bowles, Giles Corrin, the Rock Savages, the Norfolk Turnip Toffs, and Charles and Camilla is a perfect circle with no secrets. Everyone in that crew knows exactly what Rose and William were up to. And Charles is making an effort to keep the Cholmondeleys inside the proverbial tent. And the added benefit is that it keeps William on a short leash too. Because my family, it is not just the UK media that know about William's secret, about his alleged affair, but clearly some members of the royal family are privy to that information. My family, that William clearly never ever wants to get out, for people to find out about it, that William is exactly just like Charles. My family. And if I'm Kay Moulton, I'm concerned. I'm worried. Very, very worried. Because right now, we are seeing a mistress being elevated to queen. Not queen consort, not princess consort, but queen. Imagine how Rose Hanbury right now sees Camilla Parker Bowles. Right now, she must see Camilla as a mentor and say, and think in her mind, if Camilla can get to that point, then guess what? Perhaps so can I. Kay Moulton, my family must be so concerned. Must be so concerned right now. And must be so worried. Because things are just not going her way. And if Kay Moulton is seeing what's happening, seeing what's unfolding, and I'm sure she is, and just see that her son, George, will also be a page boy alongside Rose Hanbury's son. That cannot be something that Kay Moulton will be pleased about. She definitely will be pissed off about that. And my family, Kay Moulton knows her position is under threat. Because right now, in the day and age we live in right now, we have mistresses who are now going to be crowned as queen on May 6th. And if for Camilla it happened, then for Rose Hanbury, why not? My family. And allow me to just read some comments on this, my family. And I quote, now, someone called Tessa said that, like father, like son, Charles wanted Tom Parker both to be page boys at the Charles and Diana wedding, but Diana said no. Now, someone else said that, I think Charles knows exactly what William has been getting up to in Norfolk with Rose Hanbury. Possibly, Rose is also involved. But possibly not. Someone said that. Now, my family, someone said that the mistress gets 4 family members, but the cruel father and grandfather, Charles, only 1 grandchild. No one in his very big family, other monarchies. This farce just keep getting worse and worse. I will be celebrating Archie's birthday and will avoid this like the plague. Someone said that. Now, someone said that I think George is too young for this. But the Waleses, William and Kate, would want him there because Camilla's grandchildren were chosen. Now, someone else said that this is shady as hell, LOL. Charles and Camilla are ruthless. They are reminding Kate and William to learn their place. I know they did not appreciate those stories about how William and Kate would make better monarchs than them, and the crown should skip Charles. And my family, actually, this story came out, my family, about this, that apparently there was this article written that apparently they were saying that, this crown should shift from Charles to William. Apparently, my family, it seems like Charles and Camilla were not happy about that, and this is their revenge, someone says in their opinion. Now, someone said that even if there was an affair, this was and is a lesson for Kay Moulton. She is not an aristocrat. She has no say in icing out one of their own. And they will make sure she knows that forever. It is ruthless and cruel, but it's what Kate is okay with, my family, because Rose Hanbury, back in the past, we were told that Kay Moulton wanted Rose Hanbury to be phased out. Just kept away from them. But my family, we saw her at the Queen's funeral. And now we are seeing her kids play a very, very, important role at the coronation. My family. So clearly, she'll never ever be phased out. William will never ever allow that. Now, my family, someone said that, well, it's very obvious that this kid is apparently William's, and that Charles will do anything to help anyone other than his own mixed race grandchildren, my family. And that's very, very true, my family. From what we see, Charles would much rather have anyone else around him, even kids, apparently, allegedly William's kids outside wedlock. But my family, clearly Charles wants nothing to do with, Archie and Libedana because of their race. That tells you what you need to know about Charles himself. And my family, I think I've read enough comments about this, my family. So what do you think about Rose Hanbury's son Oliver being one of King Charles' Coronation page boys? Tell me your thoughts about this, please. When Kate wanted Rose Hanbury to be phased out, a woman that was said to be having or have had an alleged affair with Prince William. Tell me your opinions and thoughts about this, please. My family, I'd like to hear your opinion on this, please. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libedana, and Doria, Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Archie and Libedana will always be surrounded with love, affection, and not leakers like Charles, Camilla, Kate, and William. And I'm hoping once again that Harry does not come to this coronation, my family. I'm seriously hoping that they don't come, that they protect their mental health and stay in the US and have an amazing birthday for their son Archie, my family. Tell me your thoughts on this, please, and kindly hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Sussexes Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Sussexes Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.